Sean on the beat.
Welcome, everybody. We are tuned in to another episode of the SIPTLK Podcast, man. I got my partner up in here today.
What's good with you? It's Tropikana.
Y'all already know. I probably ain't even have to say the name, man. What's going on, man?
Not much, man.
Yes, sir, man. I ain't seen you in about 3-4 years. Man.
I know it's been a good one.
Yeah, man. It's been a minute, man. A lot's been changed. Done a lot, man. So, every one of my shows, man, in the beginning, I always ask all my guests, man, about their mental health. So, we're doing a mental health check-in. I want to know where you rank yourself from 1 to 10, 1 being bad and 10 being on top of the world.
I'm going to give myself a 10.
10?
I'm going to give myself a 10 because another day above ground, man, I got a fighting chance. You know what I'm saying? To be whatever it is I'm trying to be, or do whatever I'm trying to do. Me, I always stay positive. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's always been me.
What I'm talking about, man. I love hit them guys with 10.
Yeah, I got them old folk ways. Yeah.
Well, man, speaking of being, man, the ground, man, before we start, man, I gotta send my shout out, man. R.I.P. to my homie Shad, man.
Yeah, man.
I was thinking about him today, man, because I knew he was gonna do this interview, and he just popped in my head, man. I was like, boy, I sure miss him, man.
A big supporter.
Hey, what do you remember about him? What's some good memories you remember about Shad, man?
Just my first just funny memory is, cuz never did get a chance to go to the strip club.
Oh.
So I had to go to Jackson to visit my uncle anyway. So I was just getting out the hospital. So I took him.
You took him?
I took him and I put a few dollars in. Shaw he gonna hold that money. He gonna hold on to his money. So I gave him some money and he had a good time and we talked about it. We talked about it all the time, man. Yeah,
Oh man, I know he had fun.
Oh yeah, man. He's real silly. The ride down there was better than the strip club, cause you know what I'm saying. I had a bunch of characters in the vehicle with me. You know what I mean. My family, they full of comedians. Yeah.
Man, you know what I remember about him, man? I remember when he had. Do you remember that old school Bonneville he had?
Old school Bonneville.
The 2-door. Yeah, that 2-door.
Okay. Well, I think
it was white. It was a white 2-door. I think it was a Bonneville.
Yeah.
No, or maybe it wasn't a Bonneville. It was a Pontiac. It was an old school Pontiac. I remember that.
I think it was a Bonneville.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, because he had a few of them. I got that the Monte Carlos.
Oh, you got the Monte Carlo?
Yeah, I got the Monte Carlos.
Oh yeah, I remember that joke too. He would not sell that joke. But I remember on that Bonneville, man, when he had first, like around the time he first got it, I remember he had two 215s? It was some P1s, I know. Came through that joke. Boom, like, man. I said, ooh, what's that joke clean, man?
He gonna get some music and he wanna build a race car and that was cuz, man.
He let me drive that joker though, man. You talking about he let me drive that joker on 6 one day, man. We just rolled, we just ride.
Yeah.
Man, out like out the one I'm looking like Ace Ventura and that motherfucker bumping. He ain't never had no license either.
Yeah. Man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well I had to shout my boy out, man, before we had got started, man.
Yeah, man, big supporter, man.
For sure, man.
Miss him every day.
Rest in peace, man.
Right.
All right, now I want to transition into this trucker life, man. How long you been on the road, man, doing this trucking, man?
I went to TDI. I attended TDI in Tupelo. I did that in November. I graduated like the first week of December, and shit, after the day after Christmas, you know, I just been on it.
You just been on it.
Yeah, I just been on it. As you can see, change. It was a whole lot of change, man. I fell away from everything. I always liked traveling, and to be honest, I did most of my traveling by myself.
Yeah.
Didn't nobody want, didn't nobody want to come with me. I ain't never let this stop me though. You know what I'm saying? So I be like, okay, now we finna make some real bread with this. So yeah.
So what would you say would have been the hardest part about being on the road is? Cause I was thinking about doing it myself, man.
I'ma say being away from the kids, you know. But I looked at it, when I come home, like my first couple of times coming home, and once they get the tour that they want, they really done push me in the background like I'm the old man now. like dad, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell you what, me and my son was in Walmart. As soon as he got his blades, it was like, man, I'm going to my cousin's house. So I'm like, really, you can do this on weekends that I don't even come home. Right? Yeah. So then my daughters, they active in everything. They honor students. So it feels good to be away from them. It feels good, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause if you gotta be away, you supporting the family.
Exactly.
So it ain't like you out there just, I'm hanging with the fellas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So it's different. So man, you feel a little better about yourself. You get more confidence. You know what I mean? Because if you out there working and you want to come home, you know what I'm saying? You'll dread what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're right about
you'll dread
that.
what you want. You'll dread what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You'll be trying to rush to get back home. You can cause an accident. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, like say, if you got that home time where you got to go home on the weekend, like a Friday or something, you in a rush.
Trying to get back. Yeah.
You in a rush trying to get back. Traffic. You gonna run it. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. You might come through Atlanta. I used to love Atlanta until I got in that truck. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in that car, I can cut through it. When I got up in the truck, I'm seeing, man, all the sports cars, they dashing in front of me like I got good brakes. You know what I'm saying? Like I could stop on a dime, man. I'm like, man, these folks right here, everybody looking for a come up.
So man.
Everybody looking for a come up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna stay in the area about these kids, man, cause I'm a big advocate of saluting these fathers, man. I don't think y'all get enough credit, man. I actually want to go back to your firstborn, man. I want to go back to what it was like when you first became a father, man. When you first went home. What was that whole experience like, man?
Man, well, to be honest, man, I just really, I can't really explain that feeling, man. It was like, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, man. You get to somebody that looks at you like you a superhero.
Oh, yes.
You excited, the baby excited, man, mama gonna be a little jealous cause gonna be a little jealous cause you can put the baby to sleep, you know what I'm saying, faster than she can. Oh, don't you sport, man, come on now.
You know what it is.
Yeah, and I had girls for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, I don't think I'm gonna ever get a boy. Then when that boy came,
oh yeah, they really can tell you nothing.
Wow. Oh wow.
Man, and then you had, like you said, you had girls, man. So did that give you an extra level of protection since you did have girls, especially the first one? Like, was you extra cautious with her?
Yeah, yeah, I was. You know, we went through a lot.
Yeah.
Me and her, we went through a lot. You know, with her mom and all of that, trying to get her together, and you know, we were young and we were learning how to save, and you know, trying to be, you know, business owners and whatnot. Because even though we were young, we, you know, like, how can I put this? We can do anything we wanted to do. We knew that.
Yeah.
But it was just the fact that I was so determined. I'm like, you know, baby, don't stop this. You know what I mean? Baby, don't stop this. This just really made me go harder.
Yeah.
It really made me go harder. Yeah.
Man, I love that, man. Just the fact, man, salute you, man. Just the fact you being there, man, going through it, man. A lot of people can't say the same, man. They had these kids, and I've seen kids, you know, not having their fathers in their lives. They having to call their mama, hey, mama, why daddy ain't come to this event? Why he ain't here? Why daddy ain't doing this and that? And
And the thing is, even when during the separation, you know, my kids was long distance. I'm at everything.
still there.
I'm at everything, man. I had kids a year apart. One in Batesville and another one in Holly Spring. I might have to leave a ceremony early
And go there.
I'm
Man,
there.
that's crazy, man. You didn't make no excuses, bro. You just
I'm
did
there.
it. Just did it, and it wasn't even it wasn't even a decision for you. It's just like
Right.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm done. I left one graduation and went to another one, and shoot, come on now.
Man, that's crazy, man. Just hearing that, man. I love that, man. Now we're gonna get into trop life, man. Now, man, I want you to tell me about early childhood, man. What do you remember growing up, man, as a youngin'?
Ooh. Street or in the house?
How about Strauss? Street in out.
Well, as far as like outside of the house, we stayed in a community where we stayed by a pool hall. You know what I'm saying? We stayed by a pool hall, so I seen a lot of gambling.
Like gambling.
I seen a lot of illegal activities. You know, I'm gonna say this because, you know, everybody watching. You know,
Yeah.
my father was the bootlegger. You know, so I knew money. I knew about money before I knew how to read good.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm real good with numbers. Yes. Man, it was. I ain't gonna say it was rough, cause he always showed me that, you know, if you work for it, I get it for you.
And I was just I don't know how you read my mind, man. I just had that in my head. I'm like, man, is that kind of where the hustle ambition that you come from a little bit?
Yes, yeah, man. And then it's like a big age gap between me and my sisters and brother. Yeah,
You the oldest or they older than you?
yeah. I'm the baby.
You the baby?
Yeah, I'm the baby.
Oh man, nah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So how old the rest of your sister and brother?
Man, my brother, rest in peace. You know, Jim. He was he 55. Yeah,
Okay.
he passed. He was killed last year.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Condolences, man.
Yeah, my sister, I think, Nanny about, she might be 54, 53. Pam might be, I think Pam 51. You know.
Okay, so they all in their 50s and you in your 30s,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 37.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a pretty age gap. So
Yeah.
I know that was quite, you know, so you was you a little pissed, so to say?
Man, well, I could always tell you that, man, sure, I was alright, but they gonna treat me like a piss. Cause you gotta think about it, man. You know, you in the house, I want to hang with them. I want to go where I can't go. Shit, man. They ain't trying to, man. You got to stay. We doing grown folks. Yeah, we doing grown folks shit. Yeah, okay. So,
man. That's so funny, man. I'm the oldest in my family, so man, I really don't know what it's like being the baby. I wish I did, man.
And then a lot of time, I can learn from their mistakes. You hear me? I learn from their mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And I got by a whole lot smooth. You know. I mean, I ain't gonna say they were hard. You know what I'm saying? I got by a whole lot smooth. You know. You feel me? Yeah.
So man, you know, you explaining all this to me, man, I'm piecing all this in my head. Now I'm actually getting a picture of. Now these are the type of things, man, when you think about it, that make you who you are. Like you've always been an observer. Like, you know, we have conversations about you being in the club, say everybody else, oh, you know, yeah, you know, that's everybody else, and this is you. Yeah. You in the background observing. I'm peeping.
Yeah. I'm nonchalant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm used to stuff. Yeah, I'm used to shit. Yeah, man. Like, cause most of my friends, they were older than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were older than me, and you know, I'm. This is all the books. You know what I'm saying? I ain't encouraging nobody to do this, but you know, I was drinking and smoking. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit. That's what we seen. And we thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? We thought it was cool. So, I paid attention to a whole lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, I paid attention to a whole lot of stuff. You know, you had to.
Yeah.
By being the smallest. Cause I was a stick straight up and down. Everybody was bigger than me.
Yeah.
You know, until I had that growth spurt. Yeah.
What age was you when you had that growth spurt? Remember?
I had that growth spurt, man. I'm gonna say around, say 13.
About 13? Okay.
Yeah.
You just started getting trees on them.
yeah. Feet started growing. Yeah, mostly legs.
Man, I will go back to like the little nonchalant thing, cause man, this dude right here, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. One time I was in the studio, I'm over here, making a banger, making a beat. I'm into it. See, when I get into something, you gonna know I'm into it. See, with him, like he said, you'll never know what this man be thinking. I'm just always like, man, I'm like, yeah, look at that snare. I'm like, yeah. I turn around, this him. I'm thinking in my head, I said, oh shit, dude think the beat whack, man. I said, ooh, I might delete this shit. And then I'm like, you like it, man? Like, yeah. And all of a sudden, he said, play it back. Man, nigga. Hey, he came in with the lyrics. I said, oh yeah, he like that jump. Oh yeah, he good. See, he don't, like he say, man, he ain't gonna let you know right then. But you'll find out later. But he's sitting observing, processing. See, and now when he's telling me about, you know, his history growing up and everything, now I understand where it's all coming from. Now it makes a lot more sense to me.
I had some hard critics.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, whatever I did in the house, it seemed like it was never good enough. you know, you be thinking, you know, like drawing a picture or something. And your sister come through though, you show it. Oh man, she balled this shit up and throw it in the garbage. Just and, you know, yeah. You know, just really, you know, just really picking on me, man.
Yeah.
And so when music was always a part of the family. So when music came along, on as far as rapping,
yeah, like
that was my piece. Like that kept me out of trouble. Cause I would have been doing what everybody else was doing.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up, man, cause I want to know, man, where did it begin, man? Take me back to the beginning of trop, man. How did trop get into music?
Well, I played musical instruments first. You know, and everybody was doing gym. No, my ass was in the band.
You was in the band, huh?
I was in the
Okay,
band. I played
okay.
trombone. Then I really didn't even want to play that motherfucker. To tell you the truth, I really didn't even want to play it. You know, I already knew I could, you know what I'm saying, play ball, but I ain't want to be in the gym. I ain't want to be in the gym with them. I wanted to be with music.
Gonna be right the
But
music.
you know, we didn't really have like band wasn't like it is now. You know, I wanted to play the guitar. You know, and they didn't do that. So just one day, I didn't even know my pops played. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So he gave me a starter. He gave me a start like I stayed in the band like 2 years. So he gave me the start and I took it up from there. And the way the music was to me was remind you I said my pops the bootlegger.
Yeah.
So I got old cats that come through. You know, I'm already up on BB King, Curtis Mayfield. Pops had a homeboy, Boss Hog. Shout out to Boss Hog, R.I.P. Gave me the name Tropikana.
Oh, is that where you got your name from? Ooh.
So for every Curtis Mayfield song, I get $40 or $50. Man, at one time I racked up down there like 300.
Zone it.
It's pretty damn good for 13, 14 year
Yeah,
old.
hella good. See, especially them
Yeah.
times, boy.
Yeah.
Damn, man, that's cold, man. That's a gem. It's a gem right there, man. I didn't even know where you got your name from, man. Now I know. Now y'all know the
Yeah.
history of Trop, where he got his name from, in case you didn't.
All right.
Now I want to get into some life questions now, man. 'Cause I wanna know about certain decisions and stuff over the years, man. First thing I want to ask you, man, is it any event in life that you feel like if you would turn back the hands of time that you would change, or would you leave your life the way it is now?
I'll say I'll leave it the way it is, you know, because the learning experience, you know, the learning experience, you know, you got to go through something to get to something. So I don't regret anything.
Not nothing. It ain't.
No, not nothing.
Hey, man.
I mean, honestly, you know.
So you don't maybe like with the way the information age is, do you don't wish that like maybe you can go back and do stuff like, cause you was a trendsetter and setting a lot of stuff. You don't wish you would done stuff a little earlier or anything. You just like it, just leave it like it is and just let Trop ride, huh?
Well, in that form of fashion, but what I'm getting to, when I get to where I'm going, I just cherish it more, you know.
Man.
Yeah. You know, if let's just say a few years ago, you know, if you would have just did this, okay, yeah, it sound good, but it wasn't your time,
Yeah.
you know. And see, now that you see that, when you get it, you ain't gonna fuck it off. You know what I mean? You gonna try just that hard to keep what it is that you don't work so hard for. You know what I mean? Can't nothing come in the way, can't nothing step in the way, or you losing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, you strike me as a guy who really probably listens to a lot of old heads, get your information and wisdom from. Man, can you tell me some advice, man, that somebody have given you over the years that really just stuck with you?
Yeah. And it's simple, man. You know, when they used to tell me that, you know, you gotta watch this person right here. They ain't gonna be shit. And used to be like, at the time, you used to be like, man, but they cool.
Yeah.
You know, they were really just telling you, you know what I'm saying, like, what they see you going for, they not going for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they cool with not having nothing. We see you when we see you come down the road, you got your backpack on. This motherfucker ain't got nan book. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you know. I mean, tough love. Tough love, man. You know, and then you seeing it when you get grown, you know, them be the ones that you just, it's not that you don't fuck with them, you just outgrow them. You know? You just outgrow them, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing I was just thinking about too. You say outgrowing, man. How hard is it? Like, especially if it's one of your partners, man, you cool with or whatever, that you just know, like, it gets to a certain point to where, you know, you be elevating your life, trying to better, and then they still right here, and then you get around them, and you just like, man, they still on the same shit. Like, they ain't trying to do right. Like, how do you be able to, you know, separate that where you can still be kind of a friend, but kind of know, I ain't really into that type of stuff no more, man. I'm kind of do.
Well, I'ma always be a friend. You know, it's up to them to unfriend me. And meaning is, when I come around, I pay attention to the little fucked up things. You know, they might say, what's up, superstar? Shit like that. You know,
man,
you know, it like everybody want to be the best. So when they talk about the best, my name don't even be brought up. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. I mean, like, if for music, my name don't even be brought up. But when I come around, like, I'm at the party, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I barely go out, you know. once every blue moon. Hey, what's up, superstar? Superstar at what? Superstar at what? It be making me feel like they fucking with me, but you know, shit. I mean, when people come at you like that, man, they ain't really even fucking with themselves. They putting their own self down.
Yeah.
You know, you can't miss your blessing. You know, worried about what they
else. And low key a comment though, you know, because they acknowledging the fact that you are separating yourself from everybody, but they may not necessarily like it, or they envy it and wish that they could be doing it, but they not.
But you know what though, K-John? I wasn't made to be liked. I was made to be loved.
Hey. I might have to steal that quote. One more there. What point is this? Okay. The man said I wasn't made to be liked, I was made to be loved. Man, I wish more people thought like that, man. Cause I try to be liked and loved by everybody, man. That be my problem sometimes, man. I go too far in trying to please the world, man, and worry about what everybody else thinking. And when they not happy with me, then it bothers me, you know.
Man, you can't please the world. Yeah. Start with yourself. You know. And you know, if you keep that attitude with trying to please the world, you setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard, man. I know that, man.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to get back more into this music a little bit too, man. You know, the way a lot of people know you, man. Tell me some of your favorite classics, man, that you came out with that people know.
The classics.
Yeah, something that just, you know, when you still playing it to this day, you know when it come on that radio, you say, oh yeah, that's that bang, that's that stuff right there.
Man, I'm gonna never forget She Do. You know, She Do is She Do go at the top, and I say this is because it was my first solo. Like, as far as a solo artist, I still fuck with the family.
Yeah.
With the Untitled family. And I wanted everybody to be a part of it, because, you know, we were all branching out, because not that we were through fucking with each other, like we had ideas, and I supported everybody, you know what I'm saying? You know, Three Stooges had they deal.
Yeah.
And then De La Hood had his take. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, everybody was like, shit, man, Trop, you know, shit, what you gonna do? And I was like, man, I didn't want to step on no toes, cause, you know, I'm want to be at y'all show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna come a little later. You know what I'm saying? Because they were my proteges in the first beginning. You know what I'm saying? So when it came time for me, I was like, shit, man, let me put everybody down, and then I'm gonna go on my way.
Yeah.
So that video, man, I didn't even get no sleep. I stayed up, man. I paid for a whole lot of shit, man. And we had fun. Every video I had, man, we had fun, man.
Yeah, that video did look fun, man. It had a lot of folks in it, man. I remember seeing remember Solo, remember seeing Kendall and remember Oscar, them girls. Man, it was a lot of folks, man. I still remember, cause it's almost like it was a little movie. Yeah, I remember Oscar came in there looking like Rocky Balboa with that damn long ass gun. I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah, that's my cousin. He a character.
Yeah, but it seemed like y'all had a whole lot of fun. Shout out B. Ellis, produced by B. Ellis Productions.
Yeah.
It was a banger, B. Ellis, man. You need to get back to doing that.
Right.
But yeah, man, the whole scene, cause I ain't gonna lie, I still go back and play it from time to time. I still bump this song, cause it's bumping, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's a bumping track.
Yeah, man. That damn man, them guys, man. They I love them to death.
Yeah.
I love them to death. I wouldn't take nothing from them, man. Yeah.
Man. Okay, man. So with all the things going on in this world, man, I feel like people have access to information to be able to. Well, let me say the quote that I'm getting at, man, because I was watching Kyrie Irving on what was he on I Am Athlete. I'm gonna paraphrase a little bit, but he was basically saying that we have more access to information today than we ever had, but it's up for us to be able to discern what's the real and in the fake information.
Right.
So I want to know what do you think that he meant by that?
I can't really put my finger on it, but it just say it's for yourself. If you have the information, share it. You know, I mean, when you leave here, you can't take it with you.
True that.
You know, and don't look at it as oh man, this person, that person. Of course, everybody might not have bad intentions.
Mm-hmm.
When you bless somebody, you get a blessing.
True.
When you bless somebody to get a blessing, then I want to see everybody successful. I want to see everybody successful. If anybody have a question about something, I'm gonna give it to you. Mm-hmm. But it's up to you to do it. And a lot of people they can't take criticism. They can't take criticism, man, or they don't want to follow instructions. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But can't be no boss like that.
So can't.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be able to listen to input of others.
Yeah.
And why do people feel like they have to hold information? Like, why is it that everything folks do, they act like it's a secret or something? Like they don't want to share when you try to ask them about how to do something. Like, what is that?
Stupidity. Stupidity. For real. And cause I've been around people, you know what I'm saying? Man, if you know this man, if you know he need this information, you sit down, you watching this man bump his head. Man, I don't fuck with dude. Okay, well, I feel you. Yeah. I feel you if you don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? But if you be like, hey man, it's just like if I see you out there cutting grass, and I see a pile of rocks, I'm really gonna tell you, hey bro, hey, get away from the rocks. You gonna be slanging the rocks out there. You know what I'm saying? Now it's up for you to like, all right. But if you tell me folk be dead, you gonna say you on your own.
It's over with.
Yeah, you on your own.
Man, I sure think that folks just be holding on to stuff, man. They be afraid that when they get the information that you give them, that you gonna outdo them or whatever. But I mean, the information in our kind, we do it, man. I hate to say it, but man, white people help you quick, man. Like when it comes to like sharing information, sharing resources and access to stuff. Oh, they don't mind. They'll share it. But with us, man, we'll be like, man, you know, I don't know, man. I'll let you know. I'll let you know how I did. I forgot, man. You know, they'll throw out any type of excuses, and I hate we like that, man.
You ain't lying. I'm gonna tell you that real serious. Like just like in the trucking business, the guy that gave me all the tools was, you know what I'm saying, white guy, and called me every other day, you know, and tell me I can make it.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And he like, when you get your own business, and I vouch for you.
Yeah.
Cause he, you know, he getting older, and he showed me some tricks and trade. And the thing that he liked most about me is that my age frame will, you know what I'm saying, that I was that I was a hard worker. But for like, as far as the hateful people, I done had to work with them too. You know, I done had, you know, it was like you said, no one else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't want me to outdo him or something.
You know
Man, come
like,
on,
it's
man.
plenty of money out here, man.
Yeah.
I mean, cut y'all, but I love what that part what you said when he said, when you get your own business, not if. I love how he spoke that into existence like that. I love that, man. But you sure ain't lying, boy. They don't want to see you make it. They act like it's a certain amount of money that we allowed to make, or it's gonna cut into they funds or whatever. No, it's plenty out here, man. It's plenty to be made.
Right.
That means you gotta step your game up. You know that should make you want to work harder, get better at what you doing. You know.
But you know, I think it's like that because it be the people that, you know, that ain't used to having money.
Woo. You can say that.
They ain't used to having money, you know, and see, white people, man, you know, they been having money, well, for the most of them.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, you know, and I think that's why they be blessed, because they will help.
Yeah, they will.
A lot of us are afraid to, you know, to ask a question. But me, I mean, I'm going to ask. You know, because if you can do it, if they can do it, I can do it.
Exactly.
That's how I always feel.
Exactly.
You know?
Man, I mean, I ain't gonna say all of our people do it, because I've had a couple homies and stuff. I've asked about different things, and they right on the spot, man. They gonna tell me exactly what I need to know. Ain't gonna try to hold. And I'm the same way. If I know something that you need information to, I'm gonna share it. I'm not holding nothing back, man. I want to see, like you say, I want to see everybody make it, man.
Right.
Wish everybody had that mentality. Man, over the years, brother, how have you matured, man, when it comes to like handling situations, having more patience, and being able just to deal with life in general?
Hey, and it's funny too. Man, I've matured so much. My patience was really like last year. My patience was played with for the most, you know. Like I said, man, with the death of my brother, a lot of activity behind it, and you know, I had to be patient, because like a lot was put on me, you know. So I had to, not trying to fill somebody's shoes, but I had a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always a strong person, and I actually went into a period to where, not depression, but just complete silence. Like working on me, because I knew things were coming towards me, to where if I didn't work on it, I was gonna lose it. you know. And that was because the thing about what me and him always talked about, and a lot of people thought we were bumping heads. I wanted him to own something. You know, he knew how to do damn near everything. I just wanted him to own something.
Yeah.
Like, if you know how to do this, you know how to do this, and you making this man a millionaire. Like, damn, that can be us.
Yeah. Make yourself one, right?
Yeah. And then, you know, I just really, you know what I'm saying, I love my people to death, but that's what we do. You know what I mean?
We make everybody rich.
We make everybody rich, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so when you working for somebody, just really just study their moves. You know what I mean? Like, find out information on how to do certain shit. You know, your business startup, everything. I mean, and people be scared of failure.
That's a big.
So my failure is only when you don't even try. You know, when you don't try, man, you don't know the possibilities. So, I mean, step out on faith, man. I mean, if it don't work, at least you know. You know what I'm saying? You tried.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, it ain't like it was a dumb idea. You just sit back and just regroup. Be like, okay, well, I need to change this.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And I'm always a believer that if things are meant to happen, they're gonna happen.
Yeah, they gonna happen.
Say faith without works dead, though. You gotta put in the work, because it ain't gonna just fall out the sky on you, man.
Right.
So I was telling you with this podcast, man. I was thinking about it for so long, and I finally put my mind to it and just said, you know what, I got to go ahead and do it, man.
Yeah, man, because you know you a people person. You a people person, man. You know how to talk to people. So yeah, it's gonna work out.
Yeah, I always prided myself on that, man. I think that's a good quality to have, be able to relate. You ain't gonna always understand a person's situation, but you can help them, you can guide them, and make them, feel like, you do have empathy about what they got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the big key I try to do, man.
And see, you were doing it when I was purchasing beats.
Yeah.
And you were going off on my energy, how I came through the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always had a conversation first.
Yeah.
And then you'll go on this way, even. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's just like when you made on Mad.
Yeah.
When you made on Mad, bro.
I do, man. That's exactly how. Well, man, I'm gonna ask you one more question, just like I ask all my guests, man. How do you want to be remembered when you leave this earth, man? When they speaking at Trop funeral, what they gonna say about Trop, man?
How do I want to be remembered? I really want my flowers while I'm here.
While you're here.
I want my flowers while I'm here. I mean, that'll mean a whole lot to me. And the information that I put out there, to see somebody take it and just put their own spin with it and help themselves out, that'll mean a lot to me too.
Yeah.
Because they let me know that I shared, I gave some advice. It made this man a better man, better husband, or a better businessman. I mean, I wanna see it. I wanna see that. Yeah, if at my funeral somebody else stand up and say that, you know what I mean? Shit, that good too. Hell, I ain't gonna be able to see it. So
yeah. Hey, I don't even want to think about it, man. But I think they gonna say good things about you, man. You always been honest person, man. You always been real. You always been authentic.
Right.
Hey, you take care of your business, your family, man. Hard worker. I mean, what is it not to like about you? If you're finding bad stuff, man, it means you're digging hard, and it means you're trying to you're trying to find something. You're wasting too much energy trying to find something bad about this man. Cause I can't find too many bad things. Ain't nobody perfect in this world, but hey, you're a good person. I give you your flowers right now, brother. You've always been good, man.
I appreciate that.
For sure, man. I want to appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on the podcast, bro. Sharing this experience with you, man.
Anytime, man.
Hey, we ain't talked in a minute. We're gonna have to have another episode too, man. We're gonna have to, man. Gotta keep this going, brother.
A lot of info.
Well, man, I want you to be safe on that road, man. Hey, keep doing your thing. Appreciate you stopping by. Y'all tune in to the episode, man. SIPTLK Podcast, baby. Yes, sir. Tropikana.